Good morning, Russell. I'm making you a quick video to once again show you what I recommended. I think about 2 or 3 years ago. I've lost track of the time when I asked you to do this quick modification. It's not much, but it could improve the mug press immensely and stop a few issues that I get every now and again with customers complaining that there's not enough pressure being put onto the mug. Now, it's quite simple, and how someone in your quality control or in your engineering department hasn't worked this part of it out is beyond me, right? But I did mention this to you a few years ago, so this is the first of my reports for you to let's start making things a little bit better, okay? All right, now, this is how the mug presses come to me or to us, right? No problems. Pressure, so the customer puts the mug in, and he closes it up and it locks. Now see this part here? I'm just going to zoom in. See this part here, this arm, right? At the moment, because we've tightened it up at the factory, right, it is really solid, right? And it doesn't move. But after a while, these screws become loose. Now I'm going to exaggerate what can happen over time, and the customer, it's that silly, as you know. Customers, you can't treat them as if they're smart, because they're not. After a while, this thing becomes a little bit loose, right? So I'm loosening it up as happens over time, right? Because we've only got a screw on each side, right? So I'm just going to loosen this up. Wrong way. Right, there we go. Okay, so it's loosened now. And as you can see, it's already rotated. Okay, so now that's how it comes. So after a while, when the customer does this, watch what happens, right? See this thing here? Ready? Oh, it twists. And now they go, I'm not getting enough pressure. So they put more. I'll zoom out again. So now they put more pressure here. Oh, right? And they're not seeing what's happening. All we need to do is somehow here, get a little bracket, like, I'll zoom in again, right? Get a little bracket, a steel bracket, like an L bracket, and have the L bracket on here, and then wrap the L bracket around like there. So a little bit like this, right? So we end up having this screw going through the bracket here and another screw going through here. Now once you've got that bracket on there like that, an L bracket, this will never turn again because it can't, because it's got this and that holding it together. Or your engineer works something else out. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, but we have to somehow stop this from twisting, right? And at the moment, after a while, it twists. So I'm going to leave that with you now, right? And I'm going to let you come back to Terry and just see what you come up with, right? Because that's just another little issue that I caught, right? And I deal with it. I tell the customers, I know what's happening. The little bar it's moving. So what you'll have to do, how embarrassing, you'll have to take this screw out and you'll have to keep tightening it up. Get yourself an Allen key and keep tightening it up. I don't think so. Or get some Loctite and Loctite it in, because I can't see the reason why that would ever have to come out unless you're pulling the whole machine apart. Anyway, that's my first report. I'm going to flip the camera around now, I hope, if I can, so I can say hello to you, but I can't. So there you go. I'm very interested to see what your comeback is, to somehow lock this so that it doesn't twist all the time, right? See? Right? See ya.